Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're here in the Room of Requirement, having just set up the breeding of our Thestrals and Hippogriffs. And now we're off to an area outside Hogsmeade to meet with Natty, who has found a way to get out of her mother's watchful eye to do something fun, I guess. So we'll go to Hogsmeade. Where is Natty? I guess she's not actually in town. Oh no, she is south of town, it looks like. Where are we going? Not entirely sure. Oh, she's over here. Okay. Oh, she's north of Hogwarts. That's what's going on. All right. Let's travel up here and then make our way via broom down to wherever Natty's waiting.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Off we go.
This place has seen better days.
Whoops. Hold on. Where's the edge? There we go.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Absolutely, are you? Or is this going to be another tease?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus, Filbert, Otto, Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
I guess that's as good an idea as any.
I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay, so fortunately we can just go find these people from their markers, interview them, extract the information we need, and then be about our business. Okay, we've got one in here.
Mrs. Rabe, shh.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Interesting. Okay.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Oh, don't worry about it. A pair of teenage girls are gonna help you out, and obviously, as an adult, you have no responsibility to prevent them from throwing themselves into danger other than a casual request. Let's read this note. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we're beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Wow. All right. Well, this is this guy's kind of a loser. Like, working with a known criminal just to hide the fact that you're engaged. Like, are you two adults or two children? Like, what exactly is her father going to do, right? And then there's the fact that once he inevitably finds out about this, oh, you allowed him to steal from my shop to keep this a secret? I don't think that's going to do much for your relationship with your would-be father-in-law. Yeah, I think this is what she would say. Like, are you an idiot? Why don't you just tell him?
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
I think I'd rather take over the
Hurry off
extortion.
before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Okay, we have to find Agabus Filbert. Ooh, hello. Can I? Yes, okay, I can get up on this little bit of... There he is on the other side of the river. Okay.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Maybe right there with the giant arrow over his head. Maybe that's him.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
What would she tell him? So, again, her own personality would probably be, you're a coward, right? But she understands the way people work, and she's trying to pump this guy for information, so the last thing she wants to do is offend him. I think we'll stroke his ego a little bit.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay, well, I've got a teenage girl who's going to
does not
help.
like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Natty, Natty, Natty Ice, where are you? Level 2 lock. Everything's level 2. How am I supposed to find all the lovely demiguises when I have to have already found them to unlock everything? Well, it's probably not behind a lock. It's probably just gold and gear. I'd still like to break into people's homes and steal everything, though.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh, I have a feeling. I think Natty's in trouble.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Why is it leading me back here, though? Oh, her wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Okay, more Witcher-style hunting.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
You want a piece of this? I didn't think so.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick.
Okay, let's beat up some Ashwinders.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio!
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, we've got some optional objectives here to find the things that were taken. Well, Natty can wait. There's also gold to be had. They probably won't kill her right away, right?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Revelio.
Still wearing enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Okay, well. Obviously, we got to deal with the Ashwinders
How
here.
come I always draw the short straw?
Let's see who we've got. You're on your own. So this one's a
I
problem.
hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. Got my eye on a few nearby hamlets. They're in more danger than they know.
Okay.
I ought to pay that pretty little shopkeeper in Bagan Tig, is it?
It's a little tricky here to get behind them. I can lure them a bit, but...
mention that plans of Costa spoils, plans what was agreed upon.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
If it's...
Oh, damn it. Well, I guess we're doing this the fun way.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Well, you'll have to do better than that. Expulso! Flash! Now you've gone too far.
Okay, so obviously our stealth option there kind of failed us. There was just too many of them. I couldn't find the right angle. But managed to beat them all up anyway, so that's fine. I love how all these like adult assassins, like 8-on-1, getting wrecked by a teenage girl. You're not that good, or we're just that much better, I guess. Okay, let's keep looking around here. There should be evidence and a few other things.
Revelio.
Some stuff up here, it looks like. Oh, here we go. This is the love letter. My darling Otto, I've read your last letter over and over, and am certain to read it again each hour until we're able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you're more settled, my love, and I know you're doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now, I'm off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Revelio.
Is there anything else up here? No. There's something we missed over there. I don't know what that is. Let's hide ourselves again and see if we can't get a little bit of Petrificus on some of these other bad guys. You are as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Krupp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You've charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one, Dulcibella Filbert.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Oh, that was the gold-plated one that he made for his dead wife. Okay.
Revelio.
Some stuff back here. Bit of gold. Have that. Another crummy piece of gear. And there's a little bit more back here. Lights. Alright. Where are we going now? I think we're going up. Yeah. Okay. How are we gonna deal with this guy?
You'd better be a beast. Hey.
How do we get his attention? Let's get as far away from him as we can. And then let's hit the wall next to him. Oh, this guy came over. That wasn't really what I wanted.
Did you hear that?
Natty must be here somewhere.
Takes care of him. And there's two over here.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. No, I think I heard something. Something's not right here.
He's not turning around. So, let's pull the other one over. The one who's willing to move.
Better not be anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing.
What does it matter if they're still alive? Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with. Crap, mate.
Okay.
Someone's here.
I hit the wrong thing.
I take what I want.
Let's get the one over there.
I could swear there's something.
Oh, cripes. Okay, alright, this works out. We can get him now.
Tell us.
Very nice. And now you... Please go stare at the wall. There we go. The Executioner at the level 30.
Tell us.
Okay. Oh!
Expulsion! Give it back!
Alright, that worked out pretty well. Let's keep going. See if we can find and rescue Natty.
Revelio.
Ooh, that's interesting. A little bit of a grate here. And we're back behind something now. And...
Accio.
Oh, wait a minute. How do we get this out? Huh. Well, that doesn't work. Maybe it needs Bombarda? Maybe it's kind of too strong.
Accio. Guardium Leviosa.
No, that doesn't work. Oh. Alright, that was a bit odd. But at least it worked in the end. Let's go grab whatever treasure's on the other side of this.
Revelio.
Here we go. And just more crummy spectacles. And then this looks vaguely like it could be blown up.
Accio.
But no, alright. Keep going. Slowly, slowly.
Revelio.
Oh, we're back here. Wait a minute, we've already been here. Okay, hold on. Let's go back up. And this way. Ah, I see. Okay. I see Natty in a cage over there. Oh, and there's someone else as well.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell
Over here. I need your help.
Okay, hold on. I'm looting.
Revelio.
What else we got in here? There's something over there that we've missed. Did I just get a field guide page? What? Oh, there was a chest on the table that was hidden.
Hello, Hamora.
Okay, and what was in here? Isco Rabe's wand. Alright. Well, I already found what I think you're about to ask me for.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. Do your thing. Oh, he's got a swanky hat going on there. Looks like a 1940s FBI agent.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
No
I
problem.
may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
Oh, you don't
go
have to
ahead.
do that.
Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
What's with all these adults?
These ashwinders
Just
must
like,
pay.
yeah, we'll just leave these kids in the middle of the assassin den. But, you know, we're more than a match, so it's fine. Actually, I think we'll have Imperio ready here. Does the fact that I already fought and defeated them all mean that, like, we're not gonna have a fight on the way out here? Oh no, what's his name should be here? Harlow. Harlow's probably here to, stop the bleeding, right? Put an end to us. Hold on, Natty. I just have to grab this gold.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
So this is good. We'll still have Rookwood to deal with, but at least his consigliere is going to be in Azkaban.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Lady, I'm like 12 Aurors all in one. They did not pose any challenge to me.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, well, there's the quest complete. And it looks like we've birthed a foal here. I think before we go home, I want to go and try and rescue or capture, abduct, a male unicorn. So I want to see if we can go back, if I can find that place where they were. Is there a way to filter this? Change map? No. Where did we go to find them in the first place? I feel like it was north. What is this? Yeah, if I zoom in, I can see more. Okay. Unicorn Den. Yeah, let's go here. I would like to try to capture a male unicorn, because now that we've bred the hippogriffs and the thestrals, I'd like to try to breed the unicorns as well. But I'll need a male for that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Wow, well, you gotta give him credit. He moved fast once the extortionists were done. That's a noise. Okay, so unicorn. Let's throw that one spell on Arrest of Momentum. That helps us capture these things. Let's see if we can find a male. This was the unicorn area, but maybe they only show up during the day? Wait, no, I hear some. That is a male.
Arresto Momentum.
Come on, where? Oh, get up there, get up there. We need to hit him again. Oh, he got away. There we go. One more time for good measure. I'm pretty sure that was a male.
After you.
Okay. Let's head back now to Hogwarts. And the Room of Requirement. Let's check in on our breeding pairs. Also, I was brewing a potion here. Yeah, here we go. So now I've got one of these focus potions and one thunder brew. We need more shrivel fig if we're going to brew more thunder brew, but let me make an invisibility potion. Why not? Okay. Then we'll head up here to this one first, right? So did we get a baby? We did get a baby hippogriff. Look at this guy. Hi, buddy. Oh, look, he's gray too. He's like halfway between his parents. That's really cool. Okay, let's release our male unicorn. This is a male, right? Yes. Okay. And then let's breed them. Choose breeding pair. Yes. So we'll use the male, and then we'll use Hazel. Very, very cool. Okay, so they're in there doing their thing, getting it on animal style, and then we should go collect the Thestral as well, who is over here. And then once the Thestral's grown, we can try flying it compared to the one we were using, and see if it's faster or has any other kind of interesting features. Now, where is? There he is. Oh, okay. Kind of a cute for a little death steed.
I should let Deek know about the newborn Thestral.
Okay. Is there anything else? Is there anything else in here we want to breed? No, they're the only ones in here, so there's no one else to breed anyway. He didn't look super special, just like another normal Thestral, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. What am I doing here? I'm walking in the muck. Oh, are there ingredients in these areas too? Look at this. Hold on, there's like a whole... Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Maybe I should explore the other ones. All right, well, for now, let's head back and talk to Deek. Where is the exit exactly? I'm a little bit lost at the moment. Over here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we've bred the baby Thestral like you asked us to. Oh, let's grab this potion as well. Where'd that go? Let's get a Maxima going. And let's talk to Deek.
Hello, Deek. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deek.
Deek is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deek couldn't. Deek is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deek's master ordered Deek to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deek had ever seen. Deek begged master to leave her be. When Deek hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deek had to punish himself. As Deek punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deek suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deek could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deek stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Yeah, master got what he deserved.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deek never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deek often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deek feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deek can make amends for what came before.
Well, tell me where you found that phoenix, and I'll absolve you of your sins, no problem. Okay, well, we've got a few minutes here left in the episode. Let's take a look at what's next. Yeah, we've already kind of talked about those ones there. So we could talk to Poppy, we could meet Sebastian and Anne, or we could meet Sebastian along the coast for the main quest. I think I'm going to hold off on this one for a minute. Let's go talk to Poppy. I think she's worried about her grandmother. Where is she? She's over here at... near the Beast's classroom.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Okay, there was also a letter there from Professor Weasley. Let's check that out real quick. Professor Weasley... Here we go. Is this the most recent one? No. Deek tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. Okay. Well, we'll be back to the Room of Requirement sooner or later. Let's go see if we can find Poppy.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Indeed.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left. The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her. What do you mean? Is she all right? She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Well, okay. I mean, look, helping the dragon was one thing, but you and your granny are kind of on your own here, unless you're going to pay me. Well, I don't know. She's a nice enough girl, a little bit naive. Is she going to be that useful to us? Do we really want to continue pursuing, you know, helping her? It's taking a lot of time. Let's just, like, tell her, well, you know, that's unfortunate, but I'm sure everything's fine. We got the egg back. They know you don't have it.
If your gran's all right, and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine. I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger. What do you mean? The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I kind of imagine Petunia rubbing the bridge of her nose right here and sighing in exasperation. Like, again? Again we gotta go save a beast? Okay. I mean, if it's just your grand's theories, then why are you so worried? There's probably nothing even there.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers? They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I mean, I'd kind of like to breed them for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden? Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations. I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets. Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist.
We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
I think Petunia is interested in the centaurs. They may have secrets and knowledge that she could use, and she's not intimidated by them, that's for sure.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Well, that was quite fortuitous that it only took a few minutes there, because we've now reached the end of the episode, and I'm going to take a break to go get some lunch. In the meantime, I'd like to thank all of you for watching and for participating in my channel and leaving comments and all that good stuff. It really makes it more fun to play through these games when I know that I can talk about the games and my playthrough and my style with those of you who are watching. So, until next time, take care.